everyone. Chill Girl Chrissy here, Alderman in Ward 6. Welcome to the Chill and Heal Show. We're here to fuel your mind, body, and soul with goodness. Open up, share, be real, be raw, overcome, let go, and simply live a joyful, chill life. And in studio, I have my good friend, Brian Cole, State Rep Extraordinaire. And we're going to be talking about his adventure to Israel and all that he's accomplished and his run for Congress.
There you
So
go.
welcome,
Thank
Brian.
you for having me.
Thank you for finally coming on. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah.
I think you were on at the beginning.
I don't know. Have we ever done one together? Yes, we did.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
we did. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we did.
Yeah.
And I do have to do a shout out to Stark Brewery. That's where we're going to be having our Giddy Up for Prostate Cancer this Saturday. Please join us. It is a special event. It's our 9th annual Avco and Mo Extraordinary Music, great food. We're going to have raffles and everything. All of us from Chill Cares inviting you to join us at the Stark Brewery.
I know that one's personal for you, so that's important.
Yeah, I know. Prostate cancer affects so many men.
Yep.
And it's so important to live a very, as best as you can, a very clean life. Be positive. Seek the medical care.
And get yourself checked.
Get yourself checked.
Yes.
It's a simple blood test.
Yep.
So it's nothing invasive, and it just shows your levels. So this way, when you need to seek alternative medicine, you can check it out.
Good to be aware.
It's good to be aware. Let's not bury things.
Right.
Let's pull it all out. I always say let's solve the problems with open eyes and open hearts and just, with good people,
That's right.
And sometimes we have to talk about the hard things in
yeah.
order to unravel things and come up with a real common sense solution.
Yep.
Yeah. So, can I just share a little couple things? I met Brian. You actually knew my parents.
Yeah, I did. Knew both your parents.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so Brian I met, he just jumped into my race as alderman back in 2023. Him, Will Infantine, Ken Tassi, amazing crew in Manchester, total grassroots.
Yep.
Everyone got involved and helped me win my election.
It was the perfect launch.
It really was, and it was teamwork, grassroots. Getting out the word that your voice matters.
Absolutely.
And we need to show up to City Hall. We need to show up and support Brian and all of his friends up there that are making a difference in people's lives.
Yep.
I know that we have so much to talk about, but I do want to circle back to some of the important things that you've done in New Hampshire.
Okay.
So one of my hot topics that I love talking about is Israel.
Okay, great.
So maybe we'll start with Israel.
Sure, we got a lot to talk about. It was a great trip.
And then all your accomplishments in New Hampshire.
Sure.
That are really making a difference in all of our lives that we don't even realize.
Right.
Sometimes it's...
A lot of people don't pay attention to legislation, but it affects them the most. So.
Yeah, and it's so, so important. That's why I always say pay attention. We need to figure out where our news sources are. And I always say check out the Will and Joe show and Gerard at Large show and Right of Courage show right here in our studio.
Yep.
So local people making things happen.
Yeah.
And sharing good news and troubling news.
Yeah, the reality.
Reality. We all need a reality check.
Yeah.
That we all need to be involved. It's so, so important. Your voice matters, and we want to make a difference. So thank you, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Like I said, this is fun. So.
This is so much fun. All right, so let's just dive into your experience. First of all, when I heard that you were going to Israel, I was so happy for you because I was there when I was 13, and then I was there 9 years ago, which I didn't even realize it was December 2016. That was the last time I went to Israel.
Wow.
And it was just such a moving experience both times. When I was 13, I had my bat mitzvah there, and then, what was I? Oh my God. I was 46.
Don't age yourself there.
I know. I was 46 when I went my second time.
Yeah.
So can you share a little bit, how did you get to go on this trip? And
It was a program called AFJS, so it's Americans for Judea and Samaria. So they're trying to bring awareness to that region. They want that region to not be called the West Bank anymore.
Okay.
They want it to be part of the Israeli state. And by all rights, it is their land, so it should be part of the Israeli state. So they're trying to bring awareness to that. Okay. So I went as a diplomat for the state of New Hampshire, and we had like about 20 other legislatures from across the country join us. So it was a beautiful trip. It was an awesome trip, eye-opening. And you're right. When I was up there at Temple Mount, you can feel an energy. It's real.
You feel the presence.
You do.
Of the Lord.
Yeah, you do. It's serious. Yeah, it's weird to talk about with other guy friends of mine.
Yeah.
But people that have been there, they say the same thing. Yeah.
You can't help but feel it.
That's right.
I felt it when I was 13, walking through Bethlehem, even though I was there being bat mitzvahed. You know, that I was raised Jewish, but I felt something in Bethlehem. I just didn't know what exactly it was.
Yep.
But it is, so how do you describe that feeling?
I don't think you can describe the feeling. It's like an inner feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe a heightened awareness of what's been going on, a lot of reflection. Like
Yeah.
when I walk the Stations of the Cross, I've done it in church before.
Okay.
But to do it there,
Yeah.
a lot more impactful.
Yeah.
It's reality again we're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Goosebumps.
That's powerful stuff. It is powerful
Powerful.
stuff. Yep. We've got a ton of pictures to show you.
All
We
right,
can-
so let's dive in. How many days were you there?
I was there just a week. I went with James Spillane. He's another state representative here out of New Hampshire. So he's part of the reason why I got to go. He helped me
Amazing.
get there. So this is Temple Mount. Yeah. Right? I'm looking at it. Yeah, go ahead. This is Temple Mount. This is the old structure. This is about 3,000 years old.
Wow.
So I just wanted to show a couple pictures of the architecture. These walls are huge. And it's an amazing sight to see. That's the entrance into the area.
Yeah.
The big archway there. Keep on rolling. That is looking out over the city of David. So that's looking down into the valley. The temple's behind me. Yeah, keep moving along there. All right.
That's so awesome.
This must be Samaria that we're looking at right now. Yeah, this is Samaria that we're looking at. Actually, no, this is the Blessed Mount. So stop right there. That dome right there,
Yep.
that's the tomb of David. But right now, nobody can visit it because it's under Muslim control. So the Jewish people can't go there, Christians can't go there. So we're not allowed into that area right now. You can go to the next picture. Nope, that's just more of the city right there. The next one. This is the ancient temple of Shiloh. So this is about 3,000 years old. This is a 3D holographic rendering of what the temple used to look like. And according to the Bible, back in the day, it was built 100 cubits northwest and 50 cubits west to east. And the temple is always facing east. That's the tradition, right? There were tons and tons of olive trees all over the place, which I
Yes.
thought was interesting. That was surrounding the whole area. So they do a lot of agriculture up in that area. This is back in Temple Mount. So these are the stairs that lead down into the Christian area.
I'm going to try and face this a little bit so
There you
people can
go.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the next one, please. So that's the temple. That's about as close as we were able to get. So the Jewish people, for a long time, weren't allowed up here because it was under Muslim control. But now they're allowed into the temple, and you can get probably within 200 yards maybe of the temple. So that's about as close as I was able to get. Take a decent picture. Stop right here. This one, I don't know if you can really see it in the lower right corner. This is almost French influence. There were fleur-de-lises carved into the stonework
Wow.
in these temples just outside the Temple Mount. So there had to have been French influence there along somewhere. Like, I don't know if it was the Crusades period, Knights Templar, that kind of stuff. That could be that. That I don't know what it is. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, I know. Can we go back to that one? There you go. See that rosemary?
Yeah.
The rosemary was growing wild all over the hillside, which I thought was interesting. So people would go by and just eat some rosemary. You know, just
That's
it
amazing.
was just one of those things. So the city of David,
Yeah.
the ancient city of David. So actually they're doing excavation. You probably didn't see it if you haven't been there in
No.
9 years. They
Yeah.
found the old city. So they're in an actual archaeological dig right now trying to unearth that area. So it was pretty amazing. See this archway and the very
Yeah.
corner where there's a scroll embedded in the corner?
Yeah.
In each archway you can see
Oh,
one.
yes.
Yes.
Yep, of
So
course.
those scrolls actually have old like scripture and stuff like that in it. So it's almost like something you can touch and you can bless yourself as you're walking through the archways. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Oh, the Wailing Wall.
That's me at the Wailing Wall. Yeah.
I love it.
I got a couple messages in there. My friend Virginia Drew, who is she runs the visitor center up at the State House.
Yeah.
She gave me a note to put in there.
Oh,
and no,
I
I didn't
love
read
it.
it, so I put it in there without knowing it.
That is beautiful.
This is the Holocaust Museum. Which
I didn't
was,
get there.
That
Oh
was,
my gosh.
That was tough. That was really,
Yeah.
really tough. It was tough to see that. It was tough to walk through it. Stop
Oh.
right here for 1 second. So this was the last place on the tour. It's like a hall of records. So each one of those volumes contains the names of the 6 million Jews
Oh my gosh.
that were killed during the Holocaust. And they still, unfortunately, have room on the shelves because they're finding more and more places. Did you know? They always talk about Auschwitz and all the big ones.
Yeah.
During the height of World War II, there were 44,000 internment camps.
No, I didn't. 44,000?
44,000.
No, I did not
That's
know
a
that.
ridiculous number. I didn't know that either. It was just blew
I
my mind.
did
It was
not.
just awful time in history when that had happened. Okay, you can move on from that.
It's like unthinkable, you know.
So here we are. This is the Knesset. So the Knesset is basically the Jewish government. And we were honored to meet with the Speaker of House. We got to sit down with him, and he was so impressed
Yeah.
that we were allowed into their session. Well, they're having a live session in the Knesset, and that just doesn't normally happen from what I'm told. And we
Wow.
were honored. He actually addressed and recognized our delegation during the session.
That's
So that's written
amazing.
for all time. Yeah, that was an honor to be there. See the glasswork? Usually
Yeah.
that's as close as you can get, but we were down in the balcony taking a look at the Knesset.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there it is. Not a very big body, is it?
Nope.
No, not like ours here. This is back up in Jerusalem, the ancient city. There's a road map. I think we're leading into probably where I did the Stations of the Cross here. You can go to the next picture. Oh, this is entering into that area where
I've been there.
Oh, so you know exactly what I'm
Yes,
talking
but-
about.
but
Can
please
you go back
share.
one? Yeah. So
Please share.
can you go back one frame, please? Thank you. So you can't really see it, but in the upper balcony there's a 500-year-old ladder because the monks weren't allowed to go outside. So they climb out the window, go down the ladder, and they put a rope down. They bring their food back up, and so that was the story about that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But this is where all the priests and everything would walk in. This is just more of that area.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yes.
This is the stone where Jesus' body was prepared after he was crucified. So a little side note, when my mom died about 9 years ago, my cousin had her roses from the ceremony pressed into a rosary. So I brought my rosary there and I blessed my rosary on this stone. I thought that was kind of
beautiful.
nice. This is where he was laid for a little while before he was put into his tomb. So they built a
Yep.
temple over it. We weren't allowed to take any pictures on the inside of it, but again, it was pretty moving.
Yeah. Unbelievable, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is part of the awful story. So this is down by the Gaza Strip. We traveled down to the war-torn area, and this is where the commander of that region was assassinated. This is the inside of this house. See all the pockmarks of every single wall and all the ceilings? That's because a grenade was thrown in there.
Oh my
There's no way you survive something like that.
No.
It's just awful.
So sad.
They had a book that you could sign acknowledging that you were there. That's the Gaza Strip. So that fence line on the other side of that, that's the Hamas. That's the dangerous zone. This is, you can stop here for a second. This is the Nova Music Festival, which was down again by the Gaza Strip. And each one of those represents one of the people that were killed when that attack happened on October 7th, a couple of years ago. Again, very, very moving. People were assassinated in that area, then they were trying to get in their cars and get out of there, but there's only one road to get out, so people were being killed in their cars. There's no place to hide. They don't have any real forest or anything like that. So the lady, I don't know if let's go one more picture. I don't know if we have a picture of her or not. Yes, her. She's a survivor.
Wow.
She was telling us her story about that day. She laid down on the ground and basically played dead and pulled a couple bodies over her and just waited it out. And she saw her friend killed right next to her. And it's just, she was very graphic about it. I don't know how graphic you want to be on your show, but some of the experiences, it was just awful. You want to talk about pure evil? There you go. That's a representation of pure evil, what they did to some of those families. This is a region that's outside of Samaria. Let me see which one that is. This is the count. This is Etzion, Gush Etzion. Oh, can you go back one? Thanks. We planted an olive tree there. So they allowed the delegation to plant an olive tree. So if we actually get to go back, which I'm hoping to in April,
Amazing.
we can go visit our tree.
That would be amazing.
It's kind of cool, huh? So yeah. This is a representation of all the farm and agriculture that they're planting along their borders. And the reason why they do this, it's kind of interesting out in Israel. You don't really buy land, you kind of claim it.
Really?
Yeah. So what they're doing is they're trying to do agriculture so the Hamas and all the Muslims and everything like that can't encroach on their property, can't build houses and stuff like that on their property because the land is farmland now. So they're trying to do that throughout the whole region. We visited a couple wine factories. They do a lot of olive trees and everything like that out in the desert. So that actually revitalizing that whole area with the agriculture, and it's good for their economy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, which one is this? Let me look that up real quick. This is kibbutz. Oh, can you go back one? So this is an ancient city, and there was stone structures on top of all this area, but they carved out all these caves and everything like that, and they're all interconnected. So when an invading army or something like that would go, they would go hide in the caves, or if they needed to escape, they could go through their cave system and get out of the area without being attacked. I mean, just amazing stuff. I mean, this is like 3,000 years old, what we're looking at right here.
Wow.
All right, you can go on to the next one. This is in the ancient temple that's on that area. This is a tile mosaic on the floor that's 3,000 years old, and it's still there. It's just, I mean, the history, you can feel it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just super interesting.
So amazing.
It is amazing. It was an amazing trip. Just some more examples of the tile work.
Yeah.
I mean, to think that it survived all those years. So this is the archways into that temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is looking out over the city. You can see, can't really see it too well, but that's this etchwork carved into that stone.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, this is one of the last places that we stopped at. This was, let me look real quick. This is the ancient site of Hebron. So this is where the tombs of Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Rebekah, Jacob, and Leah are located. And actually, according to Jewish tradition, Adam and Eve were buried there too.
Oh, wow.
So, get to make America great again. Out of respect for them, we had our yarmulkes. So
Oh, let me see.
we'll show everyone the yarmulke. Make America great again.
Excellent. So cute.
Isn't it?
It is.
Was that the complete slideshow? I guess it was. So
guess it
that's
was.
that's a lot of what we did.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, I got to, when I was doing the Stations of the Cross, you get
Was that your favorite?
I think it was most,
Powerful?
yeah, that's a good word. Most
Yeah.
powerful, most spiritually powerful thing to do.
Yeah.
So you walk the Stations of the Cross, you can touch the stone where he was crucified. You saw the stone where I blessed my mom's rosary to go
Yeah.
into places.
That was. I did that, and
Yeah.
I was just like.
It's hard to absorb.
Yeah.
It took me even
hard to
now.
describe.
It is. It's been a couple weeks since I got back, but still trying to process the whole trip.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it was powerful. It was interesting.
What an adventure.
It was an adventure, and I hope I get to go back.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Jerusalem, beautiful city. Clean. The interesting thing was, like we are here in New Hampshire, all the Jews, they're all walking around packing guns.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So I felt totally safe the whole time I was there. And I was like, oh, I feel like I'm back at home.
When I went there in 1983, there was soldiers always there.
Yep.
So you did feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah. I never felt uncomfortable the whole time I was there. I felt very safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had an extraordinary tour guide because I was there for 2 days about 9 years ago, and we hit everything because I did a little cruise. And the tour guide goes, hey, I just want you to just really pay attention to, for the next 2 days, of how we interact with each other. We come from all different religions, all different, countries. And, we're going to go to the Arab market. He believe he said he was Israeli, he was Jewish, he wasn't 100% religious, but he was a Jew. And he's like, I want you to see how we all work together.
Oh yeah, they're very accepting.
Yeah, and they really want peace.
Yeah.
And it's the propaganda and the extremism on both sides that really divide.
Yeah.
And he's like, just really pay attention. So I did, and I was just like, wow. We went to the Arab market. It was the second time I'd been to the Arab market. The first time I was there was when I was 13, which was extraordinary, and talking about camels and all of that. But it was just so much friendship. And he's like, yeah, I might be Jewish, but I'm bringing you to my friends, and they're Arabs, and everyone has just different. And it was just
They're very accepting.
Yeah.
It's not polarizing like they make it out to be.
Yeah. So
Right.
you felt the same way. And
Absolutely.
I think the beautiful thing was he was the best tour guide in my mind, because he really helped us understand people just want to live in peace.
Exactly.
And they don't want war.
No, they don't.
And they want to help each other. And he was helping his friends that are in the Arab market. And yeah, it was just awesome. So I think that it's just it's important to put things into perspective too, that people really want peace and moving forward in peace.
It's their land, so
Yeah.
they deserve to have it. Yeah, we went down. We didn't have any pictures of it. We went down to the Jordan River area too. 65% of the dates in the world come out of that area, which I didn't know. So we actually
Really?
had super fresh dates with the governor of that area.
Yeah.
And they actually tricked pine trees into growing down there. So they have they do pineapple
Did
and everything
you-
like that down there.
Float in the Dead Sea?
I didn't make it to the Dead Sea. I have a story. I'll tell us. We don't.
I
need-
do have a picture of me floating in the Dead Sea
Oh, let's
when I
check
was
that out.
13. Isn't that awesome?
You can't sink, right? So you
No,
just
you
automat-
can't sink.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like literally floating in the Dead Sea. And
That's
I think
funny.
there's another picture of my family and I. So it was my dad, my mom, my brother and sister and I. And I can't remember exactly where that was, but we were in Israel. I had my bat mitzvah in Mount Masadi. But we went to the Wailing Wall. We did all of those amazing things. How moving was it going up to the Wailing Wall? I know for me, I was trying to share a picture, but we don't have it right this second. I was specific, and I took a picture of my note before I put it in, and
Oh, really?
I was praying for world peace and purity and healing of all diseases and addictions and so forth, because it affects all of us, and it doesn't discriminate. Addiction and diseases, it affects us all, and healing of families and all of that. But it was
surreal.
yeah.
Yeah, I took my time. I did a prayer. Well, when I said a couple prayers while I was there when I did it and put the note in. And I thought it was interesting. They segregate the men's side from the women's side, which is kind of odd. Did you notice that?
I did.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think because I was used to it
Yeah.
from when I first went and I remembered it.
Yeah.
I just
thought that
I
was
didn't-
odd.
yeah.
That was the only odd thing that I really saw out there. Was like, it was just in that area,
yeah.
like or any area where they pray. They separate the men from the women for whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of the Jewish tradition or it must be. I would guess. I don't know.
I think that it's a good thing to look into.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that one out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are different.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a prostate. I
Oh,
do not have a prostate.
I know. And we can admit it on TV.
Yes, definitely. And I am a woman.
Yeah, and I'm a man.
And I highly recommend Matt Walsh's What is a Woman documentary. That's very, very important. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my God. First of all, it's just really talking about common sense, real science, and honoring all of us. And you know what, for me, I come from the colorful world of spa. I've been accepting in hairdressing for decades, but men should not be allowed in girls' sports.
Absolutely
Men
not.
should not be allowed in women's spaces, and I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm sorry, if you identify as a female, it's not the same. And drag show, I've always been You know, you do you, I'll do me, whatever, you know. But if you have a prostate, how about that? If you have a prostate, you should not be in the girls' bathrooms.
Completely agree. And I
You know?
voted on that legislation up at the State House. So I was
Okay.
happy to do it to make sure that's the status
You heard it
quo.
right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So
That
you
is
can look
great.
up my record on that one, yeah.
All right, and that's important. I know we only have 3 minutes, so
Oh.
share some of the highlights of you being a state rep,
I could
because
s-
you are running for Congress,
I am running for Congress. I was on 2 big bail reform bills, which
is huge.
Which was huge. The first one was in 2023, we were at the height of the opioid crisis here in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
That year, the deaths went down by 500 deaths from that legislation that we passed.
Wow.
So that was impactful.
Yeah.
And the second bail reform is we stopped the revolving door of the criminals going out of the court system, and that just happened at the end of September. So you're going to
Hopefully
start
we'll
seeing a
feel
change
that.
in the city. Yeah, definitely going to start seeing a
Because
change.
this is really helping people.
Yeah, it is.
This isn't a bad thing. This is really helping people.
It is. You
know,
get them
there's
the
gotta
treatment
be
that they need,
consequences.
right?
Yes, and they get the treatment that they
They,
need.
they open.
And sometimes they have to be reminded that they need it,
Yeah,
you know,
they-
and they want to get off this hamster wheel.
Yep.
And it's just, we need consequences, law and order,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to protect people.
Yeah.
You know, the excessive needles are out of control.
It is
I
out of
just don't
control.
believe in these passing out needles. This is enforcing drug abuse.
We have a couple
know,
of
and
bills
it's
that we put up
hurting
at the State
people's-
House
Yeah.
targeting that.
Which I'm grateful, because we need to do that. So I know we only have like, what, a minute and a half?
Oh,
You
I-
want to share?
I have a music video.
Oh,
You wanna
1
see
minute.
you want to see my music video? Do we get time to do that?
He said 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to have you come back on
All right.
and do the video.
Yeah, it's brand new. I just got it today. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we will post it later today.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. Want to share anything else? Where we can find you?
Yeah.
Where we can.
Colefornh.com, COLE, the number 4, nh.com. You can see all my positions there. If you want to support the campaign, you can certainly do that. We have a bunch of events going up, and I'm doing my best to attend every single event I possibly can in CD1. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a good run.
Yeah, and
Maybe
you
I can
have,
come back. I'll talk about my platform another time.
that sounds great. Yeah, because you're running along with a lot of great people. I know a lot of great people ran before.
Yep.
It is good people standing up for what they believe in, and we need to move forward on law and order, respect, kindness, and making things happen. And please keep showing up to the alderman meetings. And
We don't start till January.
oh, so you don't start till January.
We have 1,400 bills we're going to be hearing this year. That's an insane amount of legislation, but yeah, that's going to happen.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. One of the bills I brought forward will be a housing bill. There's a thing called right-of-way in the state of New Hampshire, and when the DOT is building ramps or they're building roads, they buy up surrounding land around it. So we're going to bring all that land. I'm going to try to make it available to the municipalities with the caveat that they have to build housing on it. So we're going
Oh.
to get that land back to the. Oh, and that's the wrap-up.
And that's the wrap up. So check out Brian Cole. And until next time, stay chill. God bless you, your family, and our beautiful, great state of New Hampshire.
All right, have a good weekend.